Best Irish music on irishradio.org with Jerry Byrne.
My guest on the programme today is from the Irish in Britain Health and Wellbeing Development Officer. Now, we've spoken to her before on the COVID vaccine campaign, which I believe was very successful, and delighted to say a big welcome back to Ellen Gavin. Ellen, great to have you along. Great to speak to you once again.
Hi Jerry, how are you? Lovely to speak with you. Thanks for having me on again. How are you keeping?
Not too bad at all. Ellen, tell me this: the last time I spoke to you was about the COVID vaccine campaign. How did that go?
Yeah. So back, I was speaking to you, I think last January, just when the campaign was launching. So we launched that in January 2022. I know I'd spoken about it at the time, so I won't get into too much detail about it. But basically, the reason that we decided to do the COVID vaccine campaign was that we had lower vaccine uptake levels among the Irish community in Britain. Slightly lower, not a massive difference, but it was in comparison to our British counterparts. So I suppose due to the fact that we have an ageing population in Britain, and obviously, with the importance of the COVID vaccine and the impact on our health, we decided to roll out a big campaign last year. So we worked with our member organisations. So basically, Irish in Britain, we support Irish centres and different Irish organisations across Britain. So we worked with these organisations to look at different reasons why people might be hesitant, and reasons, different ways that we could maybe support people that are hesitant, or the reasons that there is this short gap between the Irish population and the vaccine uptake. Yeah, so basically the uptake with that was that it went really well. We got a lot of positive feedback from it. It was great to engage with the community here and see what we could do about it. One big thing that was really successful was that we held a number of community health events where we had COVID vaccine pop-up centres within Irish community centres. So basically it was kind of like bringing the vaccine to the places, a familiar place where the community come. And then we decided as well that because other health issues haven't gone away, we made a general health event where people could get their blood pressure taken, diabetes checks. We had a dietitian, a podiatrist, and then different community health stalls so that people could see the local community supports that are in their area. So yeah, we had lots of COVID vaccines at those events, and we got the great news then back in June that the COVID vaccine uptake rates, the gap that was very prominent before, was starting to decrease, which was great. So it meant that the vaccine uptake had increased across the board at all ages. So yeah, it was great news. We'd like to think we had some part to play in that. Excellent
stuff. Now, you've got a new campaign starting to do with cancer. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. So this January we launched a new campaign called Cancer Cora. So at the health events that I was just telling you about, we had Macmillan at those events, and through the community health events we realised that one thing that was very popular with our community was the cancer stall, where they could get information and support on cancer. And obviously cancer is a massive health concern. It's probably one of the most significant health concerns for the Irish community in Britain. So yeah, this year we launched Cancer Cora, which is supported by Macmillan Cancer Support, which are a wonderful organisation. I suppose the reason maybe for this higher cancer rates, maybe due to an older population. So the Irish in Britain are the oldest ethnic minority community in Britain. There's lots of other reasons for it, but so far so good with the campaign.
That's excellent. What are you doing? What does the campaign involve?
Yeah, so Cancer Cora, the aim is to ensure that the Irish community in Britain are well informed about cancer, motivated to take preventative action, and have access to high quality information and support. So on the Irish in Britain website, we've created lots of different web pages of information and supports, and we're also holding workshops throughout the year. So we are having at least one per month. So they'll focus on different things, and we'll have different guest speakers come on. So for example, last month we had a bowel cancer awareness workshop, and we also had a cancer care map workshop. They were both great. And then the thing is that even if people aren't able to attend those workshops in person, we add them all onto the Irish in Britain website. So they're kind of resources that will be there for people to revisit and gain more awareness and get better, more education about cancer and different screening opportunities and different risk factors and how you can look after yourself. I suppose one thing is that like Irish people, they're more reluctant to talk about cancer. We even avoid saying the word, and our unwillingness to talk about cancer leads to a delay in seeking help due to the lack of awareness. So yeah, that's one thing that we're really focusing on throughout this campaign.
Indeed, sounds good. Because with so many people, as you've just mentioned there, people actually don't often, actually literally do not want to say the word.
Yeah, exactly. Like obviously there's a danger in assuming that all Irish people behave in the same way, but they are even more often, Irish people are often more reluctant to accept cancer screening that is on offer, and can be slower to seek medical help. So that's obviously a concern. Even it was interesting during the bowel cancer awareness workshop that we had with Andrew Prentice. He had said that out of the bowel cancer test that is sent out to people, only 50% of those are returned. So I suppose it's things like that that you kind of need to raise awareness on and say that if you get the test, to please do it. And yeah.
Indeed. It's all about actually going for the screening, but not sort of hide away and think I'll be all right, and things like that, and also to be aware as well. The other thing you mentioned about, of course, is lifestyle choices and things that you can do to actually to help the situation as regards getting cancer.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So that's one thing that's on our website. So if you go on to Irish in Britain, to the Cancer Chorus section of our website, and we have lots of different web pages there, information about cancer and different lifestyle changes that you can do, and you can rewatch the recordings of our workshops. And we have different supports available. So yeah, it's definitely worth going on to have a look and see the resources that are there. And even next month we are having our lung cancer awareness workshop, which is on the 16th of March. So if people go onto our website, they'll be able to register for that.
Absolutely superb. Sounds good. Ellen, I wish you yourself and all in Irish from Britain all the best of luck with this campaign. Definitely one certainly worth doing, and hopefully it will manage to save lives and improve the health of Irish people in general. Thanks a million for joining me once again, Ellen, and let's continue success with your project.
Thank you, Jerry. Thanks very much. I suppose I just to say as well that if people would like to get more information or even be updated on future events, they can email me. My email address is health@irishinbritain.org. So please do reach out, and if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to help. And then also to go onto our website, irishinbritain.org, where they'll be able to see all the information about the campaign and future events. And from April onwards, we're going to start doing in-person events. So it'll start with online ones, and then we'll start rolling out the in-person ones. So we look forward to those.